Chandrayaan 2 was the first series on this channel, Not. I don't have that data anymore, but I surely have that legacy. I was deeply saddened when Chandrayaan 2 failed because I had followed it very keenly. And after 4 years of growing up, finally watching Chandrayaan 3 successful was really great, and it was a great day for me. Wait a minute, don't I make historic and cultural videos? No. I am not just about history and culture. I also know a lot about geopolitics and science, and especially astronomy. I am actually a member of a NGO known as Association of Friends of Astronomy. I am the member since 6 years now. It's an amateur astronomers association, and from being a kid to now being a senior to the newly joined kids, it has been a great journey over there. We learn how to use telescopes, astrographs. We do astrophotography and lots of interesting things. So if you ever come to Goa, or if you are already living in Goa, do visit our observatory. We have 10 centers across Goa, and we are open from 7 to 9. So if it's a clear afternoon and if you're lucky, you won't be disappointed if you visit our observatory. So today, as an amateur astronomer, a member of AFA, and a YouTuber and a lover of astronomy, I would like to talk and share about the upcoming missions of ISRO. On September 2nd, 2023 at 11:50 hours, the Polar Satellite Launch Vehicle PSLV C-15 successfully launched Aditya spacecraft from the second launch pad of Satish Dhawan Space Center at Sriharikota. Aditya in Sanskrit means the sun, and L1 refers to the Lagrange point 1. You see, there are 4 Lagrange points around the sun. For common understanding, the L1 or the Lagrange point 1 is a point in space where the gravitational force of two bodies, such as the sun and the earth, are in equilibrium. Now you would want to know what is an equilibrium, right? It is basically the state where all the forces acting on the body are in balance, so the object does not move. There are 5 Lagrange points, out of which 3 are unstable and 2 are stable. The unstable Lagrange points are L1, L2 and L3, which lie along the line connecting the two large masses. Aditya L1 was launched on September 2nd in 2023. It will stay in earthbound orbits for 16 days, during which it undergoes 5 maneuvers to gain the necessary velocity for its journey. The spacecraft has traveled beyond a distance of 9.2 lakh kilometers from Earth, successfully escaping the sphere of Earth's influence. It is now navigating its path towards the Sun Earth Lagrange point 1. The key objectives of Aditya L1 mission are to study solar corona, solar emissions, solar winds, flares, coronal mass ejections, which are also called as CMEs, and their impact on climate change. The Solar Heliospheric Observatory, or SOHO, which is a solar observatory of NASA, is currently at the Lagrangian point 1, L1. All these years, India had to pay lots and lots of dollars to USA and NASA for solar wind reports, as solar winds affect our satellites and telecommunication and lots of things. But now, as we have launched Aditya L1, and if it will be successful, which I am surely, it will. No, wait. When it will be successful, we, the Indians, would be the one who will be giving reports to the other countries. So the people who are thinking, why not invest in world hunger and all those things which people wanted to say when India is launching something and not when USA is launching something, I would like to tell them that if India has instead of spending money on the rent of Soho every year, every month, or whatever the time interval is, and spending that money and giving that to NASA, now that India has launched Aditya L1 vehicle in the space, and only once they have done the expenditure, now they don't need to spend any more, because we are the ones who are getting the data directly. So now that money can be diverted somewhere else. Isn't that right? I have actually made a video on the Gaganyaan mission earlier, so if you would like to check that out, with my squeaky voice. It's a really old video. So yeah, but to tell you in brief, Gaganyaan will be the first of a series of ambitious spacefaring goals for India, including sending humans to moon by 2040. The launch was originally scheduled for December 2020, then in December 2021, but it was delayed due to COVID-19 pandemic. On 21st October, Saturday, ISRO successfully conducted the first test flight of the TV-D1, which is the Test Vehicle Development Flight 1, in the Gaganyaan mission from the Satish Dhawan Space Center in Andhra Pradesh's Sriharikota. Upcoming tests include the TVD2 mission, the GX Unmanned Orbital Demonstration Flight, an integrated airdrop test, and a pad abort test. A crew model with the service module will be used in the GX mission. This unmanned mission, to be launched aboard a human-rated LVM-3, will have Vyomamitra, the female robot astronaut designed and developed by ISRO. Gaganyaan will be the first of a series of ambitious spacefaring goals for India, including sending humans to moon by 2040. The launch was originally scheduled for December 2020, then in December 2021, but it was delayed due to COVID-19 pandemic. The X-ray polarimeter satellite is planned for the upcoming years, which will probably be in 2024. This will be a space observatory which will be focusing on studying the 50 brightest known sources of light in the universe, which include pulsars, black hole X-ray binaries, active galactic nuclei, and non-thermal supernova remnants. Regarding Gaganyaan, I've already told a lot, and make sure to check out that video. And but still, if I have to tell, the TVD1 mission is done. The 2, 3, 4, all the TVD 2, 3, 4, whatever missions are there, and the G1, 2, and 3, and all the numerical missions are all for 2024, and which will probably get delayed, I'm sure. And then in 2025, 3 Indian astronauts. But wait, I should correct myself. 3 Indian Vyomnauts will be sent to space for a short orbital test mission. No, don't worry. I am not the one. It's just a name I took few years back. Then comes the NASA ISRO collaborated mission, which is called NISAR. The Indian Venus Orbiter mission is a planned orbiter which will be sent to Venus. The name, but it will be sent to Venus by ISRO in 2025 to carry out studies. Then in 2020, wow, 2025 is a blast. Okay, anyways, let me tell the news first. 2025 will be the second part of MOM, or the Mars Orbiter mission. And initially it was going to be such that it was not only going to orbit, but it was also going to send a lander and a rover on Mars. But then later they changed the plan, or they confirmed that it was going to be just an orbiter mission. Now the real amazing news is from 2026. In 2026, the first Gaganyaan crewed mission with 3 Vyomnauts will be sent in space, and India will be the 4th country after USA, Soviet Union, and China to independently send astronauts to space. So have you guys heard about the Hubble Space Telescope or the James Webb Space Telescope? I hope you might have heard, because as you have clicked on this video, you might be knowing something about astronomy. Even if you don't, it's great that you are here. So just like the space telescopes which I mentioned earlier, ISRO has also proposed for an Indian space telescope which will be called AstroSat 2. AstroSat 2 has been proposed as the successor of the current AstroSat 1 observatory. ISRO launched an announcement of opportunity in February 2018, requesting proposals from Indian scientists for ideas and the development of instruments for astronomy and astrophysics. So, this was all for today. Do check out the rest of the videos which are related to astronomy, which include the mass opposition, what is a black hole, and the Gaganyaan mission, which I have told earlier. And make sure that you hang on this channel for more historic, cultural, as well as scientific and mostly astronomical videos which I will be posting from time to time. If you are in Goa, don't forget to visit the observatories of AFA, which is Association of Friends of Astronomy. We have 10 observatories across Goa. So if you're really interested, and even if you're not very into astronomy but have some fascination about the universe, you should really come. And now the time from November to around February is the best time. And if you are lucky, we can also show you the closest galaxy to Earth, closest galaxy to Milky Way galaxy. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and ring the bell icon. And see you in the next one. Till then, signing out, Vyom Not.